So here's our project. It's called CoinPrint. The idea of the name was like a mix between carbon footprint and coin print. Like, I don't know, I tried to do something there. All right, so what exactly does our app do? It really does two things. One is it tracks and organizes what your carbon footprint is. So we're able to measure how you spend your money. You know, if you go eat outside versus eating at home, if you use the public bus versus driving. All of these small decisions impact the world on a global scale. And the second thing we do is try to encourage people to make greener choices. So, buy reusable bags, things of that nature, and kind of make it a little bit more financially viable for a lot of other people. So, why exactly are we focusing on these two things? One major aspect, I think, is because climate change is an invisible problem. If you look 60, 50 years ago, we had things like smog, acid rain, and actually I'm originally from Ohio, and quite famously, our river was so polluted it caught on fire. So a lot of these impacts are very visual and very obvious. So it spurs a lot of people to make changes and start the EPA and stuff like that. Unfortunately, climate change is a mostly invisible product. It's very abstract. It's very hard to visualize. So we're hoping to provide the tools to just really drive home the point of what impacts you're making. And also we have the ability to translate that, like those numbers and figures, into actual viable things like trees planted or water you've polluted, stuff like that, as well as open up kind of like a green marketplace and offer like cashback incentives for shopping at more eco places. All right, my friend Tree, take it away.
All right.
Okay.
So right into the home screen, we got simply and easy to use UI UX, and from there we learn new tips to reduce carbon transmission and save money. And you can connect to our page and get more discount cashback. Next, please.
All right.
Yes.
Here's what I've done. So this is a sample of a user. She logs in and she's able to see two tabs. One would be her like today tab. So it's directly telling her how much pollution she's produced or reduced from the global world. But if she clicks over on this tab, it directly visualizes it. So thanks to her eating at McDonald's, she's essentially adding 2 cars traveling 5 miles on the highway, or her decision that morning to take the bus actually essentially planted 2 oak trees, which would eliminate her footprint just a little bit. Tree.
All right, next up, we're going to introduce you guys the update page. In there, we can learn our city carbon emission, get update from our city and states, and give a big picture of how climate change. Yes. And on the portfolio balance, you can view out your history purchase, cashback in many ways, and authorize eco-friendly or uneco-friendly products.
This is a shop page, and it lists all the environmental friendly products. And when a user click on it, we will transfer it to a affiliate links from other companies. This will also encourage users to switch to green energy and products by using deals and cashback. And moving on to the last page, and this is the reward page. This is where users can redeem cashback from purchases. They also have an option to donate to environment organization for greater cause. And lastly, this reward users for reducing carbon emission and switching to renewable energy, and encourage users to make better future decisions.
All right, team.
Alrighty.
Good job.